music to be competing with my voice. Hopefully that's okay. Let me listen to my own stream. We yeah, that should be. I don't want the music to be competing with my voice. Hopefully that's okay. Turn it down a little bit. I think your progress bar. Hi, Lotus. Your progress bar is fucked up. What do you mean your progress bar? Hi. Ditto. Sorry, I'm just putting out my link. I only ever put it on Twitter because I don't know. It seems like the only place you put links. I think my program. I kept resetting to a specific point, but it isn't like messing up. Mel says hi, hi. Sunrise System. Is that MJ? I actually can't remember. I'm sorry who that is. That's MJ, right? Sunrise System. I genuinely can't remember who likes Ace Attorney. I'm so sorry. MJ. Okay, beautiful. That would have been really sad if it was someone else. What I wanted to do on this stream was get a start on some of the CGs which are already in the demo and are gonna be ported to the final game. Because some of them will be, some of them won't be, but I think a lot of chapter 1s will be. And also the title screen 1 will be. I've been kind of putting it off, but because I want to get the Steam page up this month. That's like my major goal for this month. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to finish the final game until at least March, April, maybe May. I know that you're supposed to, I guess, leave the Steam page up for a little while, but I'm not really interested in doing that. I'm just going to put it up and see how it goes. But I'm not looking to like... I'm trying to think about the logistics. If I put it on Steam, it's obviously going to have to cost money, which I think was the plan in the first place, but I don't know how much to make it cost. I'm not going to make it like anything more than what it deserves to be. So I've been looking at like the prices of other indie visual novels. So one thing that's a bit annoying about the CG is Ada didn't have the turtleneck before. In the early stages, but then I changed it I drew the CG and she no longer got the girl on it. So I guess she's just ripping through the goddamn thingy. I'm not changing it, so she's just gonna have to rip through it, and we can just assume that her turtleneck is loose from the threads being torn. Only indie VN I've played on Steam was unfortunately made by a poo developer. Oh. I'm sorry. What was it? I played I don't actually remember if it was an indie VN. But you know, We Know the Devil. I think that was like one of the first English language visual novels I ever played. And that was a long time. That was like when I was like 13. That game is super old now. It was okay. I like it a lot. I can't say that it's like the most amazing thing in the world, but I love it, so I don't even really care. I think it was about like angels, and it was about like, obviously it's called We Know the Devil, and it's about like these three girls at like a conversion camp. Heaven Will Be Mine. I haven't actually read Heaven Will Be Mine, but I've also heard of that. Oh, that's the developers of the game, isn't it? Yeah, okay, I just googled it. I don't play VNs a lot. I usually play RPG Maker Slot. You know what? But I love RPG Maker Slot. I love horror RPG Maker Slot. I should be more specific. I barely ever play anything that isn't horror. I'm sorry. I'm such a chud. But I really do like RPG Maker Slot as well. I'm putting off starting this CG, aren't I? Yes, I am. How's no blue deer? Why the expression fit not into falling for this crocodile tears? You've got nowhere to flee. Hi. I haven't actually played Heaven Will Be Mine now that I think about it. Nowhere to. Now your soul belongs to me. I'm gonna invite it to my spider dance. None of these have any spoilers, so there's a standard chance. The armless Ada. She was armless for like a second, but you can see my horrific layers. Oh my god, why do I have so many fucking tabs open? I swear this has never happened to me before. Okay, I don't need Odette's open. I don't need this one open, but I'm gonna keep it open. I think I'll do this one later. Ada sprites. Eevee's resized. The bugs in the shipping container. Okay, beautiful. Is there a way I can just is it just gonna copy the arms? Let's see. Yes. Okay. Fuck my stupid back of life. It's fine. Hi. I said it in the group. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. I said it in the group chat, but I recently started playing the original Race off, and I really like it. Oh, is there a reboot? I didn't know. I know that there's like I think the original is in like French or something. Oh my god, it's a different language. I know that. Yeah, there's a remake for Steam. Oh, bro. I guess the game is pretty old. There would be a remake. Sorry, I'm just setting up like my references and stuff. Hello? Am I a joke to you? Okay. Okay, so you hate me and you want me to die. Oh, actually, no, this works. See. Oh my god, my 400 tabs. Okay, beautiful. Finally, got her on the canvas. I could have just imported it, but I'm lazy. Even though it was way less effort, way more effort to not do that. Who cares? It's fine. I love your art style. Thank you. I'm embarrassed. Thank you. I really went a bit back and forth on the art style for Your Mother Disgusts Me because you can see the old one is quite simple, and that's because I had to do the CGs really fast. But where's my background? But I think I settled on something that looked a bit like the old one. But hello, what? Where's my? Thank you, Jesus. A bit like the old one, but the old one was quite. It's still like. I guess it was too cutesy for what I had in mind. I wanted it to look a bit like, still obviously like anime inspired and such, and I wanted to keep as much of the original designs as I could, but I knew that like I basically had to remove a lot of the elements of the old art style that I wanted, because it's I find that when I'm playing something and the art style is cute and it's like a horror and it never lets go of that cute art style, like it's not very good at letting go of it, it really pulls me out of it. Or like when characters have like ridiculous designs that just don't really fit. And I knew that I could kind of sense some of that, particularly with characters like Odette. I think Evie, it makes a bit more sense, which is why she looks exactly the same as she does in the demo. Because she's kind of supposed to look a bit out of place. But with the art style, hopefully she looks more in place. And a bit like grittier, like she's got like harsh shadows. And she's a bit like muddy-ish. Everyone is kind of muddy coloured. I'm sorry, she is quite ashy. But everyone is ashy. The whole art style is quite ashy. Can you get off the screen? Because whenever I see Ada, I get so mad I black out and start ripping holes in the walls. Yeah, Ada's #1 hater is Lotus. Toby Fox made one of the remakes OST. I think I saw that because I saw someone complaining that they didn't like his song. And it low-key is bad because the original OST doesn't really align with his composing style. Yeah, right. Somebody said that. And he added the bone trussle motif. He's just doing anything. I remember getting mad about Toby OST. Well, I mean, if you hire Toby Fox to make a like one of his songs in your game, you're gonna get Toby Fox song, aren't you? The original OST was unique on fire, and Toby Fox has a specific unique style that just doesn't align. Yeah. That's why, like, I want to ask somebody in this team that I'm a part of, this like creative team that I'm a part of, to do some music for YMDM. Like, just like literally just a track or two. I can do the rest. But I'm worried that theirs is gonna be like really good or like really stylistically different, even if I give examples, because my music sounds like GarageBand slop and not Pink Panther-esque GarageBand. And it would just sound really out of place, even if it's good. What the fuck am I doing, bro? It's like I've forgotten how to draw. I might just trace this actually, just change it. Yeah, I will do that actually. I love being lazy. Okay, don't do that. I get it though. I get mad about the Persona remake soundtrack changes. I've never played any Persona game, but I know that people feel really strongly about it. Yeah, I think the new art style is crazy good for it. And like, is a lot more fitting. Okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. I'm glad. Like, I think one part that's the mental barrier for me is that I have to get over is that I have to accept that sometimes the art style, the art is going to look inconsistent. And that is like something that some people really can't deal with. But, you know, I think if I focus too much on consistency, as long as it kind of looks the same, it's fine. And if I focus too much on consistency, I will never get this game done, ever. And like, I think sometimes looking at like other like commercial popular visual novels helps me. Like, have you seen the anatomy on Danganronpa V3? That is a game that they released and they charge like $20 for that. I actually have never bought a Danganronpa game, so I don't even know how much it would be. $40, bruv. $40. And they have gone to looking like a hot yaoi base. I haven't even played that game. It doesn't look good. But I probably will at some point. I'm playing 100 Line right now, and it's actually okay. It's like got the usual Kodaka stuff though. But I think, you know, the killing game stuff just gets a bit tired after a while. Never play Persona, bro. Okay. I think I would have to watch someone play Persona because it looks like a sort of fighting style game. And I can't afford to play this because of my hands. And I don't know if it's really the same experience. I think I put most of my... Last year I put most of my gaming time into Deltarune. Like, I can only play like one big game a year. Like one long game a year. Because of my carpal tunnel. And Deltarune was that. And it was rough. But it was so worth it. So I'm kind of... Because Deltarune chapter... What's it called? Is coming out soon. Chapter 5 is coming out soon. I'm saving my energy. My friends are the only people I know who like V3. I know quite a lot of people who enjoy V3 but think it has serious flaws. Like, they like the characters because I think with their characters they always have like a very unique premise. Whether or not they're well written is not really relevant. It's kind of like gacha for visual novels, I find Danganronpa is. They just cast a wide net, and you know, like if you have a wacky design and a strong conceptually strong character, I think that's what like the ultimate system does. It creates like very strong conceptually characters. Like there are people out there who are obsessed with Leon from Trigger Happy Havoc. Like seriously, I can't even name a single thing about Leon. I can't even name a single thing about Sayaka. I'm sorry. And there are people who have like her face plastered against every wall in their room. You see what I mean? Like it's just... Siri, you should play Earthbound and Mother 3. I played Mother 3. I haven't played Earthbound though. Although I can't really remember any of it because I was ready. It was like when I first got into Undertale. Like I can't remember most of it, but I remember I really liked it. It was like around the time where I got into emulating games. I played quite a lot of games. It was when I was like really young. So like please don't blame me for not remembering most of it. I'm replaying it now though, Mother 3. Just because I really enjoy the fighting system and stuff. And the characters. I literally have it. Yeah, I have. Yeah, it was ages ago though, and I haven't played Earthbound or Mother 2 or anything. I know that doesn't make sense, but I guess everyone was just saying play Mother 3 and you don't need to play the other games to understand it, so yeah, I just played it. That was around the time when I also played like a few, I think I played like one Zelda game, not a few. I played a few games, but like on my phone, like on my shitty Android phone. And I had like, what was it? My Boy emulator or some shit, I don't know. I played Fire Red. I played, I think it was, oh my god, what's it called? Like the Nut something. And it's Zelda and the, oh my god, what the fuck is it called? It was the one where he has like the hat. The first two games I ever emulated were Silent Hill 3 and Persona 3. I didn't have a, oh, that sounds cool. I didn't have a laptop when I was a kid or a computer. But I probably would have done the same. Well, not Persona, I don't think I would have been interested in Persona. But Silent Hill, yeah. I would have probably pirated Amnesia. I was that kind of kid. Ugh, Ada, you're just pissing me off with your hair. Why is her ear so fucking big? Actually, I think I used myself as a reference for this photo. And I have kind of big ears. Just dissed myself. I really couldn't find like a reference for this pose. The first game I emulated was Persona B3 Portable, I think I was 14. Damn, everyone's played fucking Persona except me. I'll watch a playthrough, but I think I want to finish 100 Line, and I also want to watch a Final Fantasy X playthrough. I think that's the one where Tidus is the protagonist. I don't know. Rain told me to watch it, or to play it, but I said I was just gonna watch it because, you know. But I did try to play, I think it was Final Fantasy 14 with some friends because they're really into it. But it was one of those things where I could only play it on my PS4, and I don't really use my PS4. Someone gave it to me, and I just like, I can't like play it for a long time because of my hands, which is really annoying. I had the shittiest PC back then, but then I got a better computer, yay! I had like a laptop for a little while that I played Roblox on, but then I think it just broke. I don't know why. But that was for like a year when I was a kid. I think that was when I was a bit older. I used to play Roblox on it. I was wicked. I was wicked on that thing. I used to play Elemental Battleground. That's what I remember playing. And Dinosaur Simulator. Bro, I was a menace on Dinosaur Simulator. Oh, that was when I played Pokemon Brick Bronze as well. I had like those 3 games, and I just kind of cycled through them. And then did Obbies. That was before my carpal tunnel was bad, so I could just play them. Actually, I did have a laptop, so it wasn't that bad. But I didn't do any like piracy because I was really worried about getting a virus. Which was for the best. But then the laptop broke anyway, so I should have just pirated. Whatever. I've never played an FF game ever. They're really different, aren't they? Like, some of them are like story games, and some of them are like the one, like Final Fantasy 14 is like an MMO. And you like do raids and part with parties and stuff. Whatnot. And that's what everyone was doing, and I just, it was just so boring. Well, actually, it was fun for a little while. I really do like MMOs, but I think that just like, there were so many people on the game all the time, and there were so many places, and it was such a big game. I kept getting confused. And on top of that, like, it was something I could only play on my thingy. But actually, to be fair, it was fun, but like, there was just so many features. I just don't think I have I'm not like a proper gamer, so I don't really have like I guess the attention span and like the time investment to sit there and play become a dedicated player of Final Fantasy 14. Gaming is like very much a part, not even a part-time, like a quarter-time thing for me. Does that look like Ada's hand? Yeah. That's good, that's good. Getting a drawing tablet is the best decision I've ever made. I don't know why I put it off for so long. I think because I was just worried I would hate it and it would be a waste of money. And I think I had like my mind set on a screen tablet because obviously I've been drawing with my phone and like a Samsung tablet for the last couple years. So I thought, well, I'm really not going to be able to get used to a screenless tablet, so I'm just gonna have to not get a screen one, and the screen ones are so expensive, so I might as well not even bother. But then I saw one, I was looking at it, and I was like, I kind of want to make YMDM like a proper game with nice art. And I'm so sorry if you can hear my cat screaming. He spends every single second of his life with me. He just doesn't like being outside for like an hour. I'm so sorry. I swear I'm not neglecting him. Anyways, but yeah, I was like, I kind of want to make this a proper game, and I feel like if I'm going to charge people money for it, I have to be willing to put in my own investments, etc. And it wasn't even much of an investment, so I finally looked up the screenless tablet. I found this mini one for like £30. I think because I'm lucky enough to already have a laptop, it was not a big investment. Because I got this like a few years ago, and I'm desperately afraid of this laptop giving out. But yeah, because I think the only reason I really got this tablet was because of Your Mother Disgusts Me, because I wanted to seriously make like, and I knew that like, okay, there's something different to art made with a tablet. because when you make it on a phone, there's no pen pressure, there's no nothing you can't do. There's literally no pen pressure. Like, I couldn't do this and this. Maybe if you have like an art drawing phone, but iPhones you can't do this. Only on iPads. And I was like, am I really gonna get an iPad just for drawing? Like, I have a tablet, I have an old tablet, I could use that, but that doesn't have pen pressure either. I'm sorry, I went on a big rant. I used to play Elemental Battleground 2. I loved it. I was so good at it. And then I tried to go back and play it as an adult with a keyboard and mouse. Mate, I was trash. I was absolutely trash. It was not good. I actually own Final Fantasy X for my PS2. That's so good. I have a PS2, but I don't use it. Someone gave it to me. I would not just buy it for no reason. But I did used to actually. I used to be a demon or Crash Bandicoot on my PS2. I don't play MMOs because I'm scared of what that would do to me. I don't trust myself to not get addicted. Yeah, I had like an MMO. I think it's called Toram Online on my phone, and severe addiction. I had like a severe addiction to it. It was really bad. It was really fun, but it was really bad. But I really liked it. Every time I watch a Snapcube stream and she says play FF14. You know what, when I think I tuned into someone's stream once and they were playing FF14. I don't know if Snapcube ever plays it on stream because I don't think it's that interesting to stream. Because a lot of it is just trial and error of like spells on screen and tons of people and organizing it. But I don't know if she streams it. But every time I look at like Final Fantasy gameplay, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Have you seen it? I'm so mad my drawing tablet, or maybe the stylus are broken. It makes me mad even though I never really got into drawing. It feels impossible for me. Oh well, if you want to get another one, I recommend the one that I have. I'll send it to you if you want. I don't know. I think drawing does feel impossible when you're like, I don't know how to explain it. Drawing is one of those things that you can't like. It's one of those skills that you literally can't do overnight. Because it's like a solid mix of motor skills and a solid mix of art knowledge. It's a lot of work for not much payoff. Well, actually, the payoff, like, emotionally is good. If you're, like, someone who's, like, really satisfied with the drawing after you do it, then, like, the payoff is probably good. You're like, yay, I made this, I'm so happy. But if you're like me, and you hate most of your drawings, or if you want, like, online attention, it can be rough. It can be rough. It can feel like there's no payoff. If you want money for it, oh god, good, yeah, you just keep dreaming away. I think the like main ways to actually get a lot of money as an artist is one, become the next Rebecca Sugar. Two, make VTuber models, but even then you don't get that much if you're not a popular one. Or three, just be a really popular online micro celebrity and charge like £200 per piece. Oh no, don't do that. File, save as. Thank you. You basically have to be a micro. I feel like once you're a micro celebrity on the internet, you could basically sell anything and get money from anything. You could make a post like, hey guys, I need $200, and people would send you $200. So if you make a lot, that's just like a bonus. I didn't realize you were live. Hi Netta. I haven't played it in a long time. I don't think I've ever seen Snapcube stream FF14. Because why would you stream FF14 if we're being honest? Name one big streamer who streams FF14. Actually, XQC might do that. I don't know, I've never watched an XQC stream. XQC could probably stream anything. I guess people stream World of Warcraft, but I think World of Warcraft is a lot better to watch than FF14. But I haven't really, and commentate, but I haven't really tuned into MMOs. So. It's just wild to me how like Final Fantasy has games that are like story games and then like MMO games. Like they really just do anything. Not that that's a bad thing, it's just insane to me. Like, can you imagine if GTA's next game was like a soul storytelling game? Like a Telltale style game? Like, doesn't that just seem crazy to you? Yeah, I hate feeling like I'm not getting better or like I'm not being able to see progress. That's the story of my life, Liz. That's the story of my life. I think that's like another thing, like with art, you need to be patient. You're not gonna become like Gimme Lloyd overnight. You're not gonna become Mogoon overnight. It's very much a patience, and I think that's true of any art, really. But because I think drawing is one of those things that requires so much effort and brain capacity, and you can kind of see the flaws in your art as you're making it. Compare that to like writing, where you can't really, you just like see a word, can't see the prose. But art's like, okay, I can tell that my face anatomy is wonky. How many bullets do I have left in my gun, and will they fit inside my mouth? That kind of thing. That's how I feel about art. But I think my like I have like a intense belief that none of my art looks good, and I think, well, I do. That's not true actually. I do think some of my pieces look pretty nice, but I think that it actually helps me a bit because it's why I'm always trying to make something better. But I've always kind of been like even now, I don't like doing commissions because I don't think my art is at the level where I should be charging people money for it. But I do like money, so I do it anyway. Gimme Lloyd being the example. Well, yeah. I don't know what game. I couldn't think of another artist that you would know, Lotus, so I said Gimme Lloyd. I was gonna say Mogoon, but I don't think you know who Mogoon is. This is a bit like frilly, isn't it? This doesn't really make sense. I hate most of my art, but I think the best feeling is when someone uses your art on their profile. It's very rewarding. Someone recently used my art on their TikTok edit and it was awesome. Oh, I saw that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's nice when people use your art as a profile picture. Blinks, blinks, stares at Lotus. It's nice. It's like, wow. I saw someone with an EVPFB on Twitter like last week and I was like, whoa. That's my thing. I had like the urge to like smash them against the wall. Yes, we will kill Evie. Just joking. I'm just joking. Jeez, I'm just joking. I seriously, what am I fucking doing, bruv? What am I doing? Okay, it's fine. Give me the way to no comment. Okay. WRL harassment. True. Off topic, but am I making this up or does Ophi follow Temmon? I was worried you were gonna find it annoying when I go crazy. No, it makes me happy. That's a valid fear though, because I think everything is annoying, but I don't find that annoying. Maybe I like being glazed. Maybe I'm a bad person. No, I'm joking. I just get embarrassed. It's not annoying. I'm like a humble eunuch. I hope that's how you all think of me. The humble eunuch artist. Even though I'm not a eunuch. What the fuck am I doing? Why did my music stop? Sorry, I just hit my mic. I'm so sorry if you have that. My mic without scratching my face. I just did it again. It's fine. Temini Chang? Is that not? Oh, I thought you meant like Temi Chang, not Temini Chang. I don't know who Temini Chang is. Is that like a meme account? Her boobs do not belong. I'm so sorry, Asia. I think actually her thing is a bit here. Yeah, and I don't think. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. I don't think her collarbones would be that defined. I'll keep the neck stuff just for the sake of like outlining. But her shirt is a bit. It's not skin tight, so it wouldn't be like. Yeah. Oh shit. Sorry. I meant Tammy Chang. Why does Lotus Juice follow Tammy Chang? When I played Undertale for Sugar, I was sad because he didn't want to talk to any of the monsters at the end of the game. So I didn't get to hear this song as much. Aww. But I did go to the beginning to talk to Azrael. Oh yeah, Lotus likes, not Lotus, Sugar likes like Azrael, but like no one else. To be honest, I'm surprised you managed to get through to the end with Sugar. Has he finished Deltarune yet? Was he already played it? I have a friend who didn't like Deltarune while playing it, but draws fan art for it constantly, and I think that that's real. It's me with Imineko. Honestly, reading Imineko is like a humiliation ritual. Oh, stop it. You silly cat. Sorry, I couldn't mute fast enough. No, same, I'm shocked. We're not doing Deltarune. I gave up on playing Deltarune. We barely got an and gave up. That's so funny. Oh, Mickey. Alright. Oh, I don't want to draw this hand. I so badly don't want to draw this hand. Did I make the inside of her shirt red? It's kind of genius. I'm keeping that. I think I did that because it was kind of hard to see what was going on here with the shadows. So fun fact about this picture is a picture of my ceiling. I have cobwebs all over my ceiling because I'm too lazy to clean them. And I can't reach them. You think I'm Asmongold? Playing Undertale for Sugar was a humiliation retro. I was crying during the Asmongold boss fight. He was like, this is boring. It was 1,000,000 successive 9/11. I know you said Ada is supposed to be unattractive, but she looks so good. Sorry, okay. She's not supposed to... I'm sorry, my reaction. She said okay, I didn't know what to say. That wasn't shady. She's not supposed to be like ugly. Well, she's just kind of supposed to be like unattractive by like normal standards. So that's okay. I think my Bishoujo art style makes everyone look a little bit Moe. Can't believe I just called Ada Moe, but she is Moe. When the time is right, you will be Moe. But yeah, I found that too. I was like, she's really cute. She's very Moe. Like, she's just like a wet dog. I just want to smack her against the wall. Oh shit. She looks like she'd post TikTok thirst traps with like the WLW tag. She looks like she'd say "Hey mamas" ironically to her friend group every single time she sees them. She looks like she does the lip bite and she's making a joke. She's just ridiculous. She's just a ridiculous, ridiculous girl. It kind of reminded me of Salty and did tell playthrough with their friend, where his friend kept rage quitting him. It's uniquely chuddy feeling when you're showing your friend something you love and you start crying to it and they don't give a fuck. I mean, what are you gonna do? It's sugar. Don't feel too bad about it. I think if it was anyone else, I would be upset, but because it's sugar, I just like, well, yeah, it's sugar. What are you gonna do? He's Samoan. Don't feel too chuddy, sugar. Keep your head up. How I feel talking about Guilty Gear story mode to literally anyone, like no one gives a fuck. Oh my god, I'm sorry. The fighting game effect is real. People don't really care about anything other than designs because that's like most of the game. Which like is fair enough, it's not. You know, like Mortal Kombat, like who talks about Mortal Kombat story mode? No one. It's all about how I don't actually know anything about Mortal Kombat, but imagine I just said a comparison. I think I might actually black out her face here. Because one, I don't want to draw that eye, and two, it looks better. Her thingy is way too high up, and her forehead looks fucking massive. Ugh, her face looks so fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ada. Your forehead is massive, bitch. I haven't flipped the canvas once, I didn't even want to look at it. I was dreading that canvas flip. Oh shit. Just erased her face. Why is my game lagging so much? That's probably because I've got some stuff open. Hang on. My clip studio. Oh no. Opera is just hogging every crumb of my RAM. Great, thank you. I could never outjudge Sugar. Who will be the world's first YMDM cosplayer? I feel like an idiot because I don't know who the first YMDM fan hunter is. I should have kept track of that. I genuinely don't know who it is. I guess I could go through the tags. But not everyone tags there are. I think I'll just, no matter what, I'll just see who's the first tag. I'll just go with that, because otherwise I'll be racking my brain. I don't know anyone who privately did fan art and sent it to me, so I'll just do it based off public tags. Oh god, I just said in it, sorry. I try not to do that around Americans. But in it is actually a strong part of my vocabulary. Ada cosplay would be so flames. Ada cosplay would be so flames. It also wouldn't be that hard. You just need a dark shirt. No one really has any specific clothing in YMDM. I wanted it to be quite, like, simple so that I wouldn't struggle too much during the art stage. And, like, I wanted it to look like things that they would actually wear. I think it looked fine like this. But now, okay. This is why I was dreading doing this. It's fine. It's not a problem. I'm gonna fully turn her face to the side just because it might look a bit better. You know, there are some like angles that look like perfectly normal in real life, because I did this off a reference of myself, and then you try to draw them and it looks like that one Fryron trend. You know, that Fryron trend where like she's looking upwards. Like that's a pretty common angle in photography, and then you try to draw it and it looks like that. That's what this angle is doing to me right now. This angle is fucking me in the bum. I'm sorry, that was not appropriate to say. I'd cosplay Ada, but I need to buy clothes and I feel evil when I do that. Okay, but it wouldn't be evil to cosplay Ada, so consider that. It's such a weird trend that a lot of my favorite characters have a baseball bat. That is a pretty funny trend. Maybe, I think, because like being a baseball player comes with a certain, in like games and fiction, being a baseball player comes with a certain stereotype. Not stereotype, archetype, that's the word. With of like a roguish personality, that kind of comes with like, if I think of a baseball player, I'm thinking like all the characters, you know, like May from Night in the Woods, Death Holiday, etc, etc. But the reason why Ada has, I think, well, I don't really know like 100%, but I think that the reason I made Ada a baseball player, even though like I could throw like I could launch a meteor onto the entire continent of Europe, no, onto England, the United Kingdom, and I think I would not hit a baseball player. Like I could genuinely put a meteor, smack it into United Kingdom, and I still wouldn't hit a baseball player. I don't know a single person who plays baseball. It's just not a popular sport here. It's a very American sport, and we do cricket. But I think the reason that I made Ada play baseball is because like one of my favorite visual novels is literally Butterfly Soup, and they are like it's like a baseball team of girls, and they just do stupid shit and play baseball. Harvey from The Walking Dead. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of characters who play baseball. Harvey from The Walking Dead. He's like the epitome of like a baseball guy. There's something very like ruggish about like fictional baseball players. I think in real life too. I don't know. Actually, what I mean in real life, I just said I don't know a single baseball player. That's my impression of them, but I think that's mainly informed by like games and stuff. The baseball chats. My favorite characters tend to have red or orange hair. That's the only thing. That's so scary. That's genuinely terrifying. I like when they look like if a man or a woman had a baby. I'm sorry if I'm saying it. I think I look a lot like Ada except for my eyes. My eyes are too beautiful. That's amazing. As a hobby is so fucking cosplay as a hobby is so fucking expensive. So true, so true. Unless you can put in like hours of work and learn how to sew, cosplaying is really, or like find secondhand cheap ones on eBay. Cosplaying is really difficult. Or you're comfortable with doing like closet cosplays, but even then, for like most characters, you'll need to buy a wig. Unless you're cosplaying like Chainsaw Man characters. Or you know how to use Taobao. Sorry, I was thinking about cosplay. I like the Utena. Oh my god, that Ada has like Utena heavens. A little bit. It's one of my favorite parts of her design, even though it's kind of hard to draw. It's like every character in Utena, apart from like fucking Nanami, has heavens. Oh my god, you're so dramatic. I had maybe Des, also Ness, and Aiden I like too, I guess. Boss. I had $200 briefly and I bought makeup. Good for job interviews. Risk a shout, it'll finally arrive at 16th this month. Yay! That sounds good. The only character I ever cosplayed for real was Futaba Sakura. I don't know who that is, I'm sorry. Cricket, yeah. What sports do people do in England? Like cricket, netball, football. Football's like the only one that people are really intense about, but cricket, football. I don't know if there's any like pro rounders team. I know rowing is pretty big here. Rowing, canoeing, I don't know the difference between rowing and canoeing. I guess when you're in a canoe. Oh fuck it, I don't know. It's mostly just football though, isn't it? And yeah, like netball. There's not really a huge basketball scene here, is there? Like the NBA is like a huge thing in the States. Just not big here. Couldn't even name you a single basketball team. Home is the most nostalgic. Yeah, it just keeps playing over and over again. Oh, because it's not even on the freaking OST track. Well, I like this soundtrack anyways. And this is nice though, but I am getting a bit tired of it. No, I don't want to mix. I want the Undertale OST, please. I own everything for my Rouse cosplay already. Just crocheted horns. Scarves and made the spade out of paper. Oh, that's so cool. I cosplayed, I did the same thing with, when I was a kid. With, not kid, must have been like 16. That was a kid to me. With, Anne from Amphibia. Because I was going to a con, and I like, spent ages dyeing a skirt because she has, like, a weird purple skirt. And I could not for the life of me find a single skirt in person that matched that colour. So I had to dye it. I got a white skirt and I had to dye it. Correct colour. Still have it. What a nightmare that was. So I don't cosplay anymore. Apart from like, I guess I got like I found like a Homura one on Vinted. That's a good place to look. I don't know if Vinted is popular anywhere else, but like Depop and stuff. Sometimes people just sell like their cosplays when they don't want them anymore. How does that look? Kind of weird still. I'm getting mad. I'm getting pissed off. This is why I hate drawing. Oh, that's it. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, close enough, close enough. Oh, Meton. Meton is so fire. Can we listen to the Poop soundtrack? Just saying words for Poop soundtrack. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, ladies? A modified male school uniform shirt for a Miku cosplay? That's genius. Yeah, my school uniform was like a strange colour for the shirt. Like everyone has weird colours for the shirt. There was a school nearby and the shirt was like a bowling shirt. It was really funny. It looked hideous. You know there's a school that has I can't say what school it is, but there's a school that looks exactly like the Haikyuu uniform, like the colours. And I thought, oh my god, if I was gonna cosplay a Haikyuu character, I wouldn't even bother getting like an official cosplay. Actually, no, school uniforms are pretty expensive. I would probably still get the official cosplay of like AliExpress. But if you want like an authentic looking school uniform, and you like think that like a sports uniform, you think like an English school might have it. Not a bad idea. Fuck. You're so lucky Melanie wasn't here to hear poop soundtrack. What the fuck is poop soundtrack? What are you talking about? Am I crazy? What the hell is poop soundtrack? I don't usually like doing this, but I'm lazy. Oh, I don't know. Her head is sticking out too much there, guys. You see it too, right? There we go. She would have actually followed you for that. Okay. Ada's new talk sprite you keep tabbing out to is so moe. Oh, I hate her. Me too. Look at her. She looks like she doesn't know a single thing. She has nothing going on behind those eyes. Stupid. Oh, I pet her head. Wait, where's my hand? Oh. Oh, the Adelings. Huge moe bug eyes, stupid. Yeah. I think some of the ones I posted, she has like her slight squinting. She looks like that, so her eyes look a bit smaller, but she's just got these huge old eyes. They're almost as big as Evie's. No, they're not. This song is fucking fire. Oh, that's not the right one. I don't like how this looks and it's really bothering me. I typed oh right before you said it. The year after I changed schools, they changed the uniform, but I got away with not buying a new one since I was a senior. What's the point? I'm only here for this year. Oh yeah, the same thing happened to me, but I didn't change schools. But they were introducing new uniforms for the younger years. But because like older years and younger years had separate uniforms anyways, it wasn't really a problem. And they didn't make us like buy all the new stuff because who gives a fuck, we're leaving soon. And even if they did, no one would buy it. To be fair, I did like having school uniform. I know that like a lot of people want to get rid of it, but I really liked it because I didn't have to choose what to wear every day. And I'm so glad because I would have gotten bullied for what I'd wear when I was like 12. Actually, that's so not true. I used to beat people up. Would not have gotten bullied. I'm just gonna cop out and do this because I'm getting frustrated. Ugh. Also, I don't think our hair lengths would even show from this ends. Like, what's going on here? I'm really like honed in on this one looking good because these ones I'm doing are gonna be for like the first ones that I'm showing people, especially with the Steam page. Like, I can improve the other ones later, but what the fuck? That was an advert. But this one I want to get right. Like, Ada doesn't have bangs. like instinctively go to strong mounts. It's like her hair curling around. Well, Evie jump scare. Where? Oh, right, when I switched to her title screen. Yeah, I need to redo the title screen as well. Well, it's not special. It's not like specifically title screen one. Actually, the title screen, I think the title screen CG is different. It's like black and white now. Well, I'm not asking you, it's my game. I could check, but I'm lazy. I'm not going to do that. This shouldn't be here. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, that's why I'm being really pedantic about this. I don't think I can afford to be as like picky with my other CGs, because I don't think CGs is the focus of the CGs are just kind of there to complement. My big focus is on storytelling, of course, but I still think that my writing is like okay, but it needs art to kind of distract people from the flaws. I think that's what a lot of people do with visual novels. That's the big appeal of visual novels, isn't it? If the writing's bad, at least the art's nice, and if the art's not nice, then all you have is bad writing and bad art. So you gotta make sure the art looks good. Speaking as someone who draws more, it's way easier for me to make something that looks good than something that reads good. That's just me. But I have like another project that I'm involved in. We haven't really got it like the ball rolling yet. But I'm gonna be doing like exclusively the art. I kind of asked to not be involved in the writing, which is like a lot less stressful for me. For me, like, okay, I know I can deliver something presentable with my art. When it comes to writing, I'm like, if you think I'm like a bit insecure about my art, my writing is like, oh god, great. I just made some bullshit. Like, that's how I feel. Alright. Yeah, okay. I'm alright with that. That's fair. I had no sense of style. It's probably good to have a uniform. Yeah, I think the uniforms are always a bit overpriced in schools, but at least you only have to buy like 2 pairs. Whereas if you have clothes, you have to buy like a lot of clothes. Because people, I know that's like a big issue with people with finances, and that was an issue for me. But I think it's a lot cheaper than having a set of clothes. I used to get bullied for dressing like I'm homeless, so yeah, like that's a big, I'm really sorry by the way. That's horrible. I think, I just kind of skipped over that, sorry. But yeah, that's horrible. That's like a big appeal of uniforms, like, especially in the UK. The reason they don't want to get rid of it is because you can't really, kids can't really be, like, discriminated against because of their class. It just creates a lot less issues. Like, again, I do understand the criticisms of it because uniforms are often expensive, overpriced. I like really struggled to get my uniform. I used to get in trouble for not having the right uniform. But I think ultimately it's a good idea for the sake of like children's well-being. But I don't think you always understand that when you're a child. When you're a child, you're just like, oh, hate my uniform, wish I could just wear whatever. But when you become an adult, you're like, actually, man, kids can be cruel. Like, you're not allowed branded shoes or anything. It's in with uniforms and stuff. I know there's like a whole thing about like shoes in America, like what the shoes kids are wearing. It's just completely absent from England. I've never had anyone comment on the brand of fucking school shoes that people are wearing. I think it does help ease the fear of, you know, people knowing your class or bullying you for being poor. What was I doing here? What is this line for? I'm gonna miss the title screen Eevee art. It's gonna be the same thing if that helps. These are the two that will basically. Oh, that is not the title screen art, is it? These are the two that are basically the same, but just with like the newer art style. But yeah, me too. I'm quite attached to the title screen art. I think it was like one of the first pieces of like this first CG that helped me like really set the tone for the game and what I wanted. And a lot of what I'm doing now is like kind of inspired, is like based off of this. Based. I don't have a style at all, to be honest. I wear the same things, 3 things every day. Well, that's kind of a style, isn't it? I dress like a librarian, I'm gonna be so honest with you. Umineko, okay. Is that the appeal of Umineko, pretty art to distract you from nothing ever happens? What's crazy is that the original doesn't even have any CGs whatsoever. Like, it has no CGs, and it has these sprites where, of Rikushi's 07's art style. And I don't know about you, I guess it's quite a popular retro art style. It would have been popular back in the day, but I kind of don't like his sprites. Apart from Beatrice's, and his expressions are pretty good. But I don't like his art style very much. So people were in it just for the writing, which is crazy because I don't. You know my feelings on Umineko. The Steam release version with the nice pretty sprites, the updated ones are so good. I was like, wow. But the original didn't even have those, so I'm just like, what were people seeing? I think because it was being released chapter by episode. I know that it's not like very. It's like liked moderately in Japan, but for some reason I think English audiences tend to just like it a lot more universally, which is fine. I have no idea why. I literally don't know why. Sometimes I see people talk about Umineko, and like I'm on episode 7 out of 8, right? I've nearly read the entire thing, and I just don't understand why people say like this is life changing. I guess it's all a matter of opinion, but like I genuinely can't understand when people how people like read this and thought it was like the singular best piece of fiction. She looks so good. Evie, yeah. I just like Susie, kind of. Oh god. Fingers in his ass. Sorry. I literally can't help myself. I'm like a fucking seagull, just saying the same shit. Oh, you meant Ada? Okay. This is true. Poopy Neko Higurashi. Oh god. I think just because I was gonna read Higurashi if I liked Umineko, but I hate Umineko so much. Like, it's writing style so much that I'm just not even gonna touch Higurashi. I've watched the anime and I know it's a not very good adaptation, people say. It's also significantly shorter, which might help with the whole pacing issue. I don't know, have any of you actually read Higurashi or Umineko? Or started it at least? I can't remember. I think MJ mentioned starting it and just finishing, not even getting past episode 1 or something. Not good. But I said I wasn't gonna give in to the sunk cost fallacy, and now I'm on episode 7. Like, I even switched to the manga because the manga is not as, it cuts out some of those filler, but I'm still like, oh god, please let this end. I haven't seen this one since Genshin Impact. Higurashi, I don't know how to feel about it. I watched Aya stream it. I read the first episode of Higurashi, started reading the second, but not Umineko. I also did watch Aya play it. I've seen a bit of episode 1 of Umineko from playing it. I think what happened to me with Higurashi, not Higurashi, Umineko, is the first episode is like, wait, do you mind spoilers? Probably not. I don't mind. Okay, well, this whatever, the visual novel's been out for 10 years. The first episode obviously ends with like a big murder mystery. Like, okay, how do I explain this? So the first episode is, everything is quite repetitive and a bit like childish. Constantly repeats facts and nothing really gets explained. And I thought that, even though that kind of peeved me a bit, I thought, okay, it's the first episode of 8. That is this is a long game. Maybe it's just because it's the introductory episode, which is why it's written like this, in this sort of really weird, hand-holdy, repetitive manner. And it'll change. Ladies and gentlemen, it did not change. It did not change at all. So throughout it kind of stays. The writing treats you a bit like a toddler, that you can't retain any information. And like, I would say, okay, there was probably long periods between each episode release. So if there was a recap towards the beginning of each episode, and they repeated information towards the beginning of each episode because of that reason, because there's big periods between episodes, I would understand. I would be like, okay, this was a live releasing game. I don't know what it's called, not a live service game, but it's an episodic game. That's it. So I'd be like, okay, sure. but it never lets up. It constantly... Okay, what am I doing? It constantly stays like that, and it is... Oh god, it is unbearable. Just repeat stuff over and over again. It's so painful. And it never stops. Genuinely, I feel like I was reading I was like, oh god, please let this end. It's so tedious. If you switch to the manga, it's not so bad, because they have a limited page count, so they have to cut a lot of the repetitive lines, and it's not like it hasn't got the Rikushi seal of approval, so people who are like purists about it will just have to get over it, because I mean, he worked with the writers, I'm pretty sure, of the manga, and it's like nearly 1-to-1 apart from like some filler stuff cut. Battler's problem to me is he does eventually stop, but you do have to get past that. I remember Higurashi having so much slice shit. This sounds like some Metal Gear Solid storytelling, just stating the plot over and over. Swear to God, read episode 1. Read episode 1. If you can commit yourself, if you have time, and you can commit yourself to reading episode 1. Actually, I don't want you to get Stockholm Syndrome. If you can get through episode 1, you'll understand. It is really difficult to get through. I truly don't know. I feel like I'm talking like to people who speak another language to me and not like from an alien planet when they talk about like the peak rating of Ubineke. I'm gonna miss the bright art style. I really am. Battler becomes wholesome medias. Battler is wholesome medias. I haven't gotten to the end yet, but if the villain's motivation is what I think it is, I'm gonna be so annoyed. I just cooked some bullshit, like that's what this fucking game feels like. What do I think what the motive is? Roblox Imineko. Yeah, I think Battler, major spoilers, Battler basically made a promise to one of the characters that he was gonna come back to the island the next year and marry her. But he was 12 and he forgot he said that, and his mum died. And he was really upset, so he didn't come back to the family island because his father basically cheated on his dying mother right before she died, and then remarried immediately because he was in love with another woman, with his current wife now. And Battler in the process forgot that he said that he was going to come back, and he didn't say marry her, I think. Although I can't remember. He said he was going to come and... Yeah, he basically implied he was going to marry her though. He said he was going to come, like, be a prince on a white horse. Oh my god. This is so Utena. And he forgot. Oh my god, this is so Utena. And he forgot. And she's quite mad about it. But when he came back, she was engaged to 2 different people. I know 6 years had passed, but she wasn't really over him. But I don't know if that's quite the motivation. Like, she's mad about that. But it's heavily implied that that's why she committed all the murders.
I'm just like, oh my god, please.
Why is she an incel? Umineko is the thinking man's channel. He was 12? Yeah, he was 12. Oh, like 12. Yeah, he's 18. That was 6 years ago. 12 or 13. She was 12 and 13 too. But I need to make that clear. But yeah, like when she realized he was gone, she got engaged to 2 different people. Well, she got engaged to one person and has like a thing with another. I'm just like, what's going on? And they're all her cousins. Her cousins slash nieces and nephews. And Battler's also her cousin slash niece and nephew. But she didn't know that, to be fair. She did not know that when Battler made the promise. And they don't know it either. You know, it's just a long thing, isn't it? It's just a long thing. There's just a lot of characters. Good to know. I was thinking, are they all related? Is it Beatrice? Yeah, it's Beatrice. But it's like, not Beatrice, but it's Beatrice. There's like 3 different Beatrices. So it's... But it's like the main one. Yeah. And I can't tell if it's one of those things where it's like, okay, it's just cousin marriage, so who cares? I guess it depends, but cousin marriage is a very, like, fine thing in Japan. I guess I haven't finished this, so I can't really say. I see. Does not actually understand. Yeah, it's a bit hard. Sorry, it's a bit hard to explain. But she's basically Beatrice is pretending to be 2 people, and she kind of has romances with one of there's 3 cousins. She has George and Jessica, and she's in a romance with both George and she's engaged. No, she's engaged to George, and she's in a romance with Jessica. She's posing as 2 different people, and then she's truly in love with Battler because of the promise that he made ages ago. So she's like 3 for 3 on the cousins. Which is pretty funny, to be honest. I thought the incest mom was Ella. You mean Rosa? That's like the one with the... She's like a little kid who's like 9. I wondered if Jessica Images I Hate is named after the Umineko character. I think that's her actual name, isn't it? Sorry. Fuck. But I think Jessica images I hate like zooming at her. I don't know, she changes her profile picture a lot to stuff she likes. She's really funny, I like that girl. I love seeing people take her seriously because they don't know who she is. I might have to flip this because the color, the shading is the wrong way around. Yeah, I'll just do that. Fuck! Sorry. Hopefully now. Yeah, I'm gonna flip this. Is pretty sure Jessica is a gay dude and a furry. I know, I think her name is Jessica. I feel like she revealed herself once. She posted on her account like, hey, I'm Jessica. You know what, I might just be talking out my ass. That could have been a hoax. I was doing that more clear. Let me kill myself. I could just be a dumb propaganda horse. Just the idea of Jessica dropping the bet. She didn't drop the bet on the actual account. She dropped it on her like main. She didn't drop the bet, but she basically was like, I have a confession, and then like posted a picture of the account. And I'm so sure her name was Jessica. I could just be making that up. I could just misremembered or fell for it or. I just think like if it was a gay furry, like Jessica would have like more furry pictures, but she mostly just has like Shoujo Saiyan shit. And like Steven Universe. Like I'm trying to think of a single like person who would pull out a Nanami PFP as a bit, and I can't even think of like why you would do that. Like who knows Nanami? This song is so irritating. Oh shit. Just closed my canvas by accident. I didn't even know that was a thing. White people will be like, my mom is Jessica Images, I think. Post your none in the video, Jessica could be amongst. Right, like who? What? Someone? What? I'm so sure Jessica is just among us. Can this song fucking end? I'm so sorry. I need to skip this song. Oh, it's because it's an OST repeat. Why does it keep going off the playlist? Why are you doing this to me? Does YouTube not know how to work a fucking playlist? Am I crazy? If you put it on shuffle, is it just doomed to skip the entire OST? I'll just put it on this and see what happens. Oh, sorry, I'm literally getting mad at nothing. It's because I'm angry at the torrent. Okay, it's because I'm angry at the torrent. Okay, that looks alright, kinda. And then I just need to do my thing. You don't like your best nightmare? It's fine, I just can't listen to it for that long. My other friend Charlie got quote retweeted by her once. I wear it like a badge of shame. By the expression of death, not into falling with those crocodile tears, so you gotta know where to flee. I think that's as far as I go with that. You know, a heart like yours can stand a chance in this dizzying, twisted, dark romance. Imagine your mother's name being Jessica. Sorry, I can't stop thinking about white people will be like, my mom is Jessica, images I hate. It's so funny. I have an aunt, she has her blog, so she's in quote retweet one of its posts. When Oakfee retweets anything I post, I feel like there was a healing. Same. I think when Ophie comments under my art, I get really happy. I'm like, oh my god, Ophie commented on my art. Bro. I sound so unenthusiastic. I'm genuinely. When anyone comments under my art, I'm happy. It's nearing midnight, so I have to like speak a bit quiet. So sorry if I'm like whispering into your ear. It's like, yeah, it's 11:50. I'm glad I made progress on this. It looks fine. It's not my favorite. It looks a bit strange, but it's fine. You've been invited to my spider dance. Ophie never really interacts with my posts, but when she does, it's crazy. She said my name on live once. Kya? Okay. Pack it in, mate. She said Kya. Was it the YMDM reading? I'm so pissed off that I missed that. I want to kill murder. I say Kya all the time, me too. Me too. I love saying Kya. Actually, I don't say it all the time. I say it sometimes. That would be bogus. I really love this song. It's been so long since I played Undertale. Absolutely not. Oh my god, this song. Siri, replay Undertale on stream. I don't think I'll be playing it, I'm sorry. I probably, when I said play, I meant like watch a playthrough. I don't think my fingers can take me playing Undertale this year, as well as playing Deltarune. Melanie was a guest speaker on it. Is it possible to be Moe but also spiritually an old man? Of course. What's this question? Yeah, Siri Undertale stream. I'm sorry, but there's no way. I can't. I'm so sorry. I would love to. I wouldn't. Well, actually, I could play it. I'd probably play the first few parts, but I'll think about it. But I don't. I'm sorry, but I think my carpal tunnel won't let me. I would really love to. Don't get me wrong, but I have to save a lot of my like hand movements for when I'm drawing. But I am getting some wrist splints. I just got some really cheap ones. They should be coming. I should be getting them tomorrow even. So hopefully that helps me a bit. I don't know how to explain this, but I sleep like Dracula to keep my wrists like straight. Like I cross my. That sounds so stupid. I don't even want to shout this. Let me. Oh, I've started now. I sleep like with my wrists, like my hands crossed across my chest, like I'm Dracula, to keep my arms straight so I don't bend them. When I sleep, because obviously when I'm awake I have to draw. Yeah. Kids, take care of your wrists. Please take care of your hand health. Don't be Siri. Siri is not wise. Otherwise you'll be fucking... I want to go to sleep by the time you're 21. What the hell am I doing? Whoa, new person. Hi. Hello, Cherry Bun. Siri weird root stream went. Carpal tunnel is so evil. Carpal tunnel is it just makes me mad. Like, what am I supposed to do then? And I know it was that damn Roblox error that gave me carpal tunnel. It was drawing. I'm not even gonna try and lie to you. It was drawing. It was definitely drawing. Drawing on your phone for years with your finger is just not good for your hands. So stupid. It's really frustrating, to be honest. It's super frustrating. It's not the worst problem in the world to have, but it is really... I don't know what I'm doing here, and I don't like it. Okay, we're just gonna keep going and just see how it goes. Can you stream yourself watching someone play Undertale? That would be kind of weird. I don't know. Can I? I guess I could. Do you reckon there's a YouTuber out there who does that? Like they just use someone else's gameplay because they can't bother to play the game themselves. And they just sit there and react to it. Isn't that just like the shit that like Asmund Gold and other streamers do? They just sit and react to shit. To other people's hard work. God, imagine that being your job. You sit and watch the efforts of other people. Reaction YouTubers and streamers. Really just... wow. And they make so much money just doing fuck all. I should have been doing that instead of fucking making drawings. And I hate art, and I hate drawing, and I hate art. I'm sorry, I'm so joking. I love doing art. I'm so joking. I did try that, but it was so boring. I gave up. So boring. I don't know how people do that. I guess I would sell myself for money too. My cat's going crazy. I have to go soon and hang out with him because he's needy. I can't sleep without holding something. I sleep that way too. That's ridiculous. You're ridiculous just like me. It would be fine like watching a movie. Yeah, I suppose. I just don't think I'd have anything interesting to say if I'm not playing. What's an animal? No, not actually. Okay. The song is a banger. It was. Siri streamer reactor for the concept. Oh my god, Siri, go away. Watch the Think Noodles playthrough where Alfie says, I thought Alfie's was a girl. Oh god, that's so funny. Siri watches W Siri. W Siri. Oh, Marathon is so fucking cool. W Marathon. Do 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 do. And what really bothers me about Clip Studio is you can't cut something out and then never mind, I can't explain it. I think I'm just really used to this paint's features, but Clip Studios look so much better, so it doesn't even matter. I at least want to get this done today. I think I'm going to bed soon because I have a dinner tomorrow. But I'm glad that I kind of churned this out at the very least. Why did it just delete your message? What's the first art program you used? Abyss Paint. It's like the first digital art program I ever used. I moved to Medibang for a little bit, but I think I just moved back to Abyss eventually. I was just like, Medibang doesn't have as good of like a filling system and stuff. Fill tools were like really important to me, and for some reason, like a lot of like mobile art programs just used to not really have good fill tools. But Abyss Paint really did at the time. It was one of the few that actually did. And then I just got like baby duck syndrome. I never stopped using it. But now I use these fearlessly. Cause someone bought it for me, so I was like, yeah, sure. Lucky me, right? I hate how YouTube is slow. Sorry, it might be up to date, but it might just be me being slow at replying. Cause I have to look away from the whatchamacallit, from the chat when I'm drawing, of course. So like I reply like a minute after you send your messages, 2 minutes. Oh, cat, stop crying. I feel bad. Accidentally delete it. Abyss Paint, down, down, down. Use Krita. No, this is Clip Studio. Well, I did use Krita, but that was before I had a drawing tablet, so I just drew with my mouse. I think if you don't want to buy Clip Studio, which is fair 'cause it's freaking expensive, then you should get Krita. Krita's really good. For a free program, it's really good. It's like Clip Studio. Some people I know own Clip Studio and prefer Krita. I don't, but some people I know do. Because it's like, obviously it's different, but it has like near enough the same functions. It just doesn't have every function that Clip Studio does. But it's really good. It's for a free program. It's really, really good. I still have it on my computer, on my laptop even. I don't have the computer. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, I really recommend Krita. And if you're gonna get Clip Studio, do the one-time purchase. Do not do monthly. It's so not worth it. I know that not everyone can afford like the one-time purchase, but if you're buying the freaking thingy, the monthly, you might as well just save for a month. Just keep the money. Just buy it one time. When I decide to... Oh, I still use Abyss because of the symmetrical tool. Oh my god, see, that's one of the things I miss. on friggin' this program on Clip Studio, the symmetrical tool is balls. It's terrible. You draw it like that, and then it does symmetry, right? But there's no option to put it in the middle of the canvas. I think you can do it. There's some weird complicated way to do it. I've done it once because I just spent ages just doing this over and over. But my god, it is painful. That is what I miss about this. See, those are the things that like make me miss Abyss. If I want to draw something symmetrical, oh god. I struggle so badly. Again, like I think there's ways you can do it, but it's not straightforward. When I decide to draw, I use Abyss paint. Holy poop Lotus equals holy crap Lois. Okay. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why you said that either. I don't have a usable drawing tablet. I can't draw on the PC no more. I'm so sad. Get one. It's like $30. If you have $30, you should get one. I hope you get the time to draw soon, Cherry. Oh my god, yeah, I'm sorry. School and work are just obstacles for the pursuit of drawing. Why do people have to go to work? We should just stay at home and draw all day. And I mean that seriously. I hated going to school because I literally would be like, I need to draw. Sometimes I draw on my lunch breaks. Yeah, I have noticed on and I'm on my phone. For real, when you erase with the symmetrical tool, it doesn't work. Yeah, it's long. It's stupid. I hate that. I don't have a job. I have a tooth and strong currency. Okay. My unemployed activity is playing piano, waiting for my friends to get online. That's so real. My unemployed activity is drawing and waiting for my friends to get offline. Oh, Malachi. I love this song. I love you, my hopes and dreams. You want your friends offline? Evil, serious. I'm sorry. I am evil. I'm evil and antisocial. All activities are unemployed activities to a neat like me. This is a true. Get this man a true. I was learning this song, I Pano, a while back. On piano a while back. I need to stop trying to learn a million songs at once and stick to, like, at most 2. I think all artists have the same problems. It's beautiful how all artists have the same problems. Of doing too much too fast. Me and my 30,000 works in progress. That's why I really like YMDM, because it gives me something to focus on as well. But like I also have to do commissions, and it's like a pain in my ass. It's not like a pain in my ass like to do commissions, but it's a pain in my ass to do time management. Because I'm not good at time management. I think last year I thought I had hoped that I would have YMDM done by now, and like as it got to like January, I was like, there's just no fucking way. I was like, we need to be realistic here, Siri. you need to be real with me right now. But I'm glad I didn't like rush myself. Although I'm kind of a bit sad because with the new art style, I'm not going to be able to put as many CGs as I had originally planned in it. Because this new art style, it's just like not feasible for me to have as many CGs as there were, even in the demo, as there are in the final thing. Because like these take me, like the CGs that I did for the demo, I pretty much like, let me check how long this has taken me. Like, okay, this one's only taken me 2 hours, but like you have to think that I had already drawn it, and I just traced over the one that I'd already done. But like for the final game, I'm obviously gonna have to do like unique CGs that I haven't started yet. So I think that I'm just going to have to cut down and be realistic, which is a bit upsetting, but it's fine. And I don't regret changing the art style to be this sort of more gritty and murky, like airbrushed style. I don't regret that at all. But it will mean that, like, I mean, I'm only one person and I'm doing everything for the game, so I just have to be like realistic. I can't put, you know, like 30 unique CGs in the final one. I just don't think I can do that. The game will never get finished. So I'll do like the important ones, and then maybe I'll ask someone if they want to do a CG or 2 for me. I don't really know who I'd ask though. Like I said, I'm a part of this team. Oh god, please, tolerance. So I might be able to find someone to help me. And just like give them like a one-time payment for it or something. Cause like I'm also worried about that, cause like I guess if I don't know. It's a lot harder to collaborate with people than it is to just, I find, than to just make everything on your own. Not because it's like less work. Obviously, it would be less work if you had someone helping you, but because you need to organize. There's always, especially like big groups. Obviously, I'm not gonna have a big group. I'm just gonna have one person. But you know, there's always fallouts and things like that, especially with indie projects, and there's not really the same air of like professionalism as there are with like, you know, contracted things. So I'm always a bit concerned about involving other people in my stuff. So when I do get involved in I guess multiple people projects, I tend to just stay out of the personal stuff and just do what I need to do and then just go. It's a lot better that way. I was learning Third Sanctuary. That must be pretty fun. Is Third Sanctuary like complicated to learn? I remember some of my music friends made fun of people calling it complicated and difficult. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I thought it looked too complicated and sounded complicated. maybe I'm just a music chud. I don't know anything about music at all, so. Sorry, I went on a bit of a rant there about my about my process. I spent January basically just doing commissions and drawings because I wanted to get used to my tablet before I started working on YMDM. And so I had a lot of time to think about what I was going to do and how I was going to structure my workflow. And I think I came to the conclusion that I was going to, 1, remain a solo act, and 2, not get too ambitious. Because even now, the scale of the novel has gotten a bit bigger than it was planned. Like, this was just supposed to be my first quick visual novel, but I realized that what I had planned was too big to be a quick one, so that's why I'm making like smaller projects in between. Like Conversations with the Devil, that was fun to make, and it was also very helpful because it helped me like figure out what I was going to do with the sprites for this game and how to like sort them, etc, etc. In the way that the sheet music is written, it isn't that bad. The composition is complicated, but to play it's not that bad. Okay then. I'm just a music chad. I'm a music newgen who knows nothing of the world. But to be fair, I think with the amount of planning and stuff I did for YMDM and the prototypes and stuff, I should have known that it wasn't going to be just a small thing. Even the game that I had, the prototype game that I made, was not small. Like at all. Like whatsoever. That will never see the light of day. That was so bad. I tried making a guide for CWTD, but I gave up. Oh yeah, there's already a guide. Sorry. Oh, but thank you. It would be pretty difficult to make a guide, I think, if you didn't make the game like I did. I wasn't really satisfied with how that choices kind of worked in that game. It wasn't something that you could, I think you would really have to like struggle to, even with the like little guiding cicada, you would struggle a bit to get something endings. I haven't 100% decided on. Oh, well, obviously I know how. It's going to be similar to Conversations with the Devil. That's how you're going to get the endings in YMDM. But I'm going to make it, I guess, a bit more obvious, so that people don't get like frustrated with playing the same parts over and over again. But that's why I made the guide upon release. Like, I was like, okay, it's just, this game is a bit thingy to play. I'm getting tired. My shit is getting sloppy. I think I'm gonna stop for now. Yeah. But I think that's okay. I'll just add like a filter for it. Oh, the shit, the mask. Okay. That is so true. That I'd get this mana true. Okay, bro. Man, being in a call with my friend while she was playing it was a trip. I hadn't seen any of them besides the neutral ones, so we're both in for a lot of surprises. Yeah, you need to choose certain things to get cicadas. Yes, you do. There's like, I think there's one route. It's my favorite one. The hunter ending. Can this fucking thing get off my screen? I don't even know why I clicked to get this up. And you have to click a specific dialogue choice. And if you don't pick that one dialogue choice, you won't get the ending. And that's the only one that's like that. The other ones you can kind of get it, but that one you need to pick specific dialogue choices. It's a bit complex. It's a bit, yeah. I liked doing that though, like the protagonist changing based on the decisions you make was fun. Go to sleep. Melanie says please wait so she can show up. Okay. I'll stay for like 5 more minutes and just chat until she if she doesn't show up, then I'm sorry, I'm just gonna go to bed. Because I have to go quite early tomorrow. Yeah, that's inspired by the like protagonist changing like retroactively as you choose your choices, was based on The Dark Side of Red Riding Hood, which is like a shitty horror RPG, I think by Charon. It's not actually. The gameplay is really boring though, you just walk around. But like Red Riding Hood changes based on the route that you take. Like sometimes she's a murderer, sometimes she's getting murdered, sometimes she's just a normal girl. We're just normal men. We're just innocent men. It is pretty late. Yeah, MJ, you should go to bed as well. Yeah. Hi Melanie, hi. We're talking about conversations with the devil. Nice, small, tiny game. We're just innocent men. Look, who made it on time. I was actually just about to get to bed, but Lois said that you wanted me to stay, so you could say hi, We're just normal men. We're just innocent men. I stopped drawing because I'm getting tired, and when I get tired I start drawing sloppily. But I think I got pretty far on this. I just need to shade her mask, her ear a bit better, hair, some highlights, maybe make some things a bit different. I might change that hand, it's a bit odd. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm far too lazy to do that. I need to just deal with the fact that the CGs aren't going to be perfect, and that's okay. Bruh, they're forcing me to stay up so I can fast and sleep in the day. Whose families ever encourage them to run their sleep schedule? I'm so sorry. Hi. Lotus, you and those ugly ass emojis. Those emojis are so chopped. What even is that? Go to sleep. You deserve it. Thank you. I'm going to bed soon. I need to save all my canvases. Actually, that's a shout. It won't let me close the program. So after a hard day's work at the YMDM mines, my YMDM mines, I'm slaving away. I love the new art so much. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay. I'm aware that it looks a bit murky, but that's kind of intentional. I think I took a lot of inspiration from, I would say like the Danganronpa art style. You know, in the CGs, they kind of look really murky and so, like not cell shaded. And Silver Case. I've never played Silver Case, but I spent a long time staring at the art, and that helped me a bit because I really like the energy. Ada Redux, stop. Ada is gorgeous medias. Lotus the #1 hater. Biggest lie ever. Okay. Your MJ deceives me. Your MJ delights me. Your trigger happies me. Okay. Your Danganronpas me. Your despair ultra girls me. That doesn't make sense. No. Okay, anyway. But yeah, I think I made like a I feel like I owe it to my YMDM links to, I guess I'll end this stream with a little bit of like a progress update. I think only MJ is in the YMDM server. Sorry, I didn't even put it in the YMDM server, that's fine. I put it in my game dev server. But I have a can I see the Ada sprite? Oh yes, of course, I'll put the Ada sprite up while I talk. Yeah, let me get rid of that transparent background, it's pissing me off. Yeah. YMDM, if it was made by Wham, your poop hungers me. Exclusive club that I'm denied from a site. You're not denied from it, you can join it if you want. I didn't want it to get to the, I felt like I didn't really want to invite anyone just in case they felt it was annoying. Yeah, it feels to be denied. I'll send an invite. I'll send an invite. If I forget, remind me. I'll send an invite to you. I join, please. Okay, jeez, okay. But for February progression, I didn't start till like halfway through the month. I can't remember. No, I think I started start of the month, but I was mainly planning. I got most of the basic sprites down in the final designs. Chapter 1 is like getting closer to being completed. It's not there, but it's nearly there. Most of the backgrounds are done. The soundtracks are halfway done, but they need to be like revised majorly, because they're not that good. I'll just have to deal with the music being bad. That's okay. Some CGs are planned, but like nothing's really finalized. So my March goals, I want chapter 1 finished in March. I want all of the songs started, but they don't have to be finished. And like for March, my big goal is to get the Steam page up. I might have mentioned that. But my March goal is really to get the Steam page up. And in order to do that, I need to have a bit of like proof of concept, I suppose. I obviously already have the demo, but the demo is not what the final game is going to look like, so I need to do like 1 or 2 I'm gonna aim for 3 CGs by the end of the month, which doesn't sound like that much. It won't take me that long. Because it really isn't that much. So I want 3 CGs. But what I've got planned is the Ada one that I just did, the EV one for the front screen, and then the... oh my god. I don't know what my third one is. I need to pick a third one. Probably the Odette one where she's standing holding the knife. So there's one of each. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. Ada, Evie, and Odette CGs. Let me write that down. And then obviously I want the first chapter finished, so I'm gonna have like a 2-minute presentation video of like the first 2 minutes of the game for the Steam page. So like a promotional video, I guess, showing off the sprites and stuff. And then obviously screenshots from the game, which I can do because I have all the backgrounds edited. Because they're not drawn backgrounds, they're just like images that I've edited. You know, Lotus was doing a little fan project for you. I told him, I don't know if he saw. I didn't see. What was the fan project? I'm excited. I'm excited. I love fans. I love fan art and fan projects and fan things and people liking YMDM. The Odette CG. Yeah, that's a nice CG. That's a nice CG. Odette's like the fan service character. I'm so joking. I'm literally not even joking. Odette's a fan service. The ethical fan service. But yeah, so my big goal for March for YMDM is hopefully getting the Steam page out. That's like my main, not my main goal, but like the big goal. Obviously my main goal is to work on the game. That's my #1 objective. If I have to skip the Steam page to finish chapter 1, then I will do that. But because the Steam page is solely visuals and then like the first 5 minutes of the game, 2 minutes of the game, I don't think it'll be a problem. Because I can draw pretty fast. And because I already have the CGs like mapped out, I'll just use the demo ones. And then it's only like the first 2 minutes of the game, so I don't have to do that much writing. And I have none of the sprites that I need to do are in the first 2 minutes of the game. So it really shouldn't be a big problem. It shouldn't take me that long, and it won't take away too much from the development of the game. And obviously the soundtrack, but I think the first songs that I'm using are fine. Lotus YMDM soundtrack. I was composing it. I didn't make it an actual door or nothing. That's so cool. What's a door? That's so cool. If you do, you have to show it to me. My main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Ethical fan service medias. I'm glad we both thought of that video. The YMDM soundtrack is so good. Thank you. You don't have to lie. Thank you. Music is not my strong point. Music is really not my strong point. Like FL Studio, the thing you actually produce music in. I've never used FL Studio in my life. That's a good one. I don't have the money for a good door. Door is such a funny word. Can you pirate it? I like the one track where it's really intense. Is it the chapter 3 one or the one where it's like da 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 boo boo? Sorry. The song when Parasite Odette shows up is so good. I'm so glad you like that song. I made that song when I was like 14. And I had all the free time in the world. It's really like my best song. I loved chapter 2. I'm really glad. I think Evie's songs in chapter 2, that's when they first start playing. I like her songs the most. I think because they're not really horror oriented, it's a lot easier for me to make her songs. The drums on some of the songs are cray. Oh, don't worry about that, cause I use loopers. I got nothing to do with the drums. Like whenever sudden things happen. Oh yeah, cool. The Reaper's on. Also the one where you can hear Siri breathing. Oh yeah, that one's called Dog. I like that one. I made that one in like 5 minutes. I literally made it in like 5 minutes. It's my voice like heavily edited. That one is purely a cappella. It reminds me of Breath from DR Chapter 3. Okay, sorry for being a Delta child, I'll die forever. That's okay. What is Breath? Oh yeah. I can't remember where I got the idea to have me breathing in the back of the song. I literally can't remember. I like the soundtrack for that. Oh god. Sorry. Like the Parasite chapter 1. Oh yeah, okay, I know what you mean. I know what song you mean, Melanie. That one's called Reapers, I think. Like the soundtrack for the start of chapter 2 is so sweet. I'm glad. I can tell it's bittersweet. Yeah, that's one of my favourite tracks as well, actually, Cherry Bun. That one's, I think that one's called Evie. Eve or Evie. I think it's Eve. It's just Eve. Everyone has like their own like nice song, apart from Odette. I haven't made it yet. Like Ada's one is it's a bit out of place, so I might change it. But Ada has like a do 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 song. I remember Evie's theme is Cute Medias. I remember you mentioning it's really old and you calling it your best song. Yeah, like it's like a peak in high school kind of thing. But I think it's obviously my best song because I put a lot of work into it, like loads of revisions. That was like when I was first making music. It's getting late. When will Siri be sleepy, Medias? Okay, so you hate me and you want me to go. So you hate me and want me to go to bed. It is? Yeah. If you mean like my oldest song. Yeah, it's one of it's not my oldest song. My oldest song is just like some random bullshit. But it's like one of my really old songs. I think I can make stuff of that quality if I put in like hours and hours again, but I just don't really. Music is like not my priority, so I don't. And besides, it's not like I want a song like that playing all the time. I don't need songs that intense, especially if they're going to be playing for a while. I think I don't. If I was a reader, I wouldn't want that blaring in my ear. That worked. Siri can write and draw music that's so beautiful. Oh, thank you. I feel like I said this before, but I may accidentally like gained all the skills that you basically need to make a visual novel. Even if I think I'm kind of like mid at music or GUI design. GUI design I've never done before. I did it like experimentally once as a kid. But you don't really need that much GUI design for a visual novel, so it's not that bad. My writing is okay, so I'm alright with that. If you could stay up 9 billion at o'clock, I would ask YouTube, but you cannot. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go to bed now. But thank you everyone for tuning in, and I hope you liked the progress on YMDM. I feel bad because I don't have like a lot of results to give to people. it's not like a game where I can show you people the play testing and features and stuff. It's a visual novel. The story is the pull. So I like YMDM's UI. Okay, I'm glad. You're writing us flames, don't lie. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I felt like you were literally in my brain. Okay, I'm sorry. I think I could. It will be better. In the demo, it will be better. That's all I'll say. Okay, night night. Night night. Good night, everyone. I should go and say don't die. I won't die. I won't die, I promise. Okay, good night. I'm going to bed tomorrow now.